Hey everyone, hope you're having a great Sunday. So I'm Matt, I'm the founder and CEO of Extern, and I'm going to be talking today about why experience trumps traditional credentials. Right now, if you're reading the headlines out there, you're seeing that it's really hard to find a job when you graduate college. Now, there's a number of reasons for this, which I'll talk about, but whether you go on social media, you're reading the Wall Street Journal, there's just sort of article after article every week. It's really hard to get a job. It's not like it used to be. And what's happening here, if you dig into it more, is that colleges and companies have stopped investing in young talent in different ways. And this is because there's a supply demand imbalance. You can see the chart on the right. So right now in the US, there's about 20 million college students, but there's only about 4 million internships available each year. And those number of internships last couple of years, it's actually been coming down about 15% the last 2 years. But at the same time, the number of applications have doubled. The other thing that's happening is you've probably heard about AI taking away jobs. This has been the sort of narrative out there. And there's sort of a debate on, well, is it taking jobs away or is it really just enabling people who have AI skills to take those jobs? And it's a bit of both. The chart on the left is actually came from the Atlantic magazine, and this is showing that there's basically the employment gap, unemployment gap, and recent grads are actually facing higher unemployment than the average adult, and that gap keeps widening. It started during COVID, and it's starting to get worse, and it looks like AI is accelerating that. Now, you all are thinking about going to college, getting a college degree. That's just probably the most important credential ahead of you after you get your high school diploma. But after thinking through getting a degree, that's the first foundation, right? Get into as great a school as you can. That should be your number one focus right now. But the second focus you start thinking about is, well, what are the skills that I'm developing, and what's the career path that I'm going to be on? Again, beyond the pedigree of the school that you went to and the degree there, though, that obviously is going to have it's going to catch people's eyes, and it's also going to attract certain employers for career fairs. But outside of that, they're going to care to know about what sort of mindset are you going to bring, especially in this AI first world. And there's sort of 5 foundational mindsets that I've laid out here that are important to invest in. The first is I can build it. So I have confidence in making things. The second is that you can adapt. So you have comfort with ambiguity. Third is, can you navigate complexity? Can you build awareness of systems, of patterns, of what are byproducts, unintended consequences? And can you basically learn and think in loops and not just kind of a straight path? You care about what's right, ethical thinking, fairness, and trust. And then fifth is having high agency. And this might be, I mean, these are all equally important. You need all of them, but this is probably the one that is surprisingly needed more among graduates right now. Is that there's been so much, you're kind of, your hand is held so much in life through the educational system. And you get to a point where you graduate, and sometimes you don't feel like you have agency, which is initiative, ownership, self-directed problem solving, and goal setting. And then abilities needed to thrive in an AI first world. The first here is learning to learn. So you've got to learn how to learn. And it ties back to what we talked about earlier. So adaptive intelligence, or metacognition, as they call it. Having that emotional, ethical, and collaborative intelligence. So it's great to be, book smart and IQ smart, but having emotional intelligence and judging like how to work with people, the right thing to say and not say, reading the room, as people say. And finally, AI fluency and agent orchestration, learning how to manage AI agents. That is going to be a skill. So when it comes to getting hired, the only thing that matters really, besides this college degree that you're going to go get, is work experience. That's it. That's what's left. What's your experience? Because that tells me about these things that we just talked about, and overall, just what are the skills that you have.